Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is aem101, and I'm your course teacher, Dr. V.K. JAYARAGHAVENDRA, Principal Scientist, the Indian Institute of Horticulture Research, ICR, IIHR. So today we'll be talking about the Block 1, Unit 3 on extension methods. And then the objectives of this particular unit. After the completion of this unit, the learners will be able to acquaint themselves with various channels of communication to reach target audience, then understand individual, group and mass methods and its advantages and disadvantages to use in extension program activities, and obviously to select and decide suitable extension methods based on the needs and characteristics of the target groups. Now, as an introduction, you should understand that basically the extension worker is a teacher. He is trying to bring desired changes in the behavior of the clients, the farmers, and the skill of the extension worker in using the teaching methods and the adoption of innovation by the individual farmer and subsequent diffusion of the same in the community. He is also going to create awareness, interest, evaluation, trial and bring in adoption. He is going to educate the rural people. Adoption of innovation is actually positively related to the combination of different extension teaching methods at different stages of learning. Now, the teaching methods are divided into three parts. One is the individual contact method, okay, the group contact method and the mass contact method. So when I tell you about individual contact methods, an individual method, the extension agent communicates with people individually, maintaining separate identity of each person. And now we had the farm and home visit, the farmer's call, writing a personal letter, adaptive or mini kit trial and farm clinic. But obviously there are some of the advantages is it helps the extension agent in building the rapport. It facilitates gaining first-hand knowledge on farm and home. It helps in selecting administrators and local leaders. It helps in changing an attitude of the people. It helps in teaching complex practices and facilitates transfer of technology effectively. So some of the limitations of the individual contact methods are it's a highly method is time consuming and relatively expensive. You cannot meet uh, the 6,48,000 villages of this country with so many farmers. It has low coverage of audience, and the extension agent may develop favoritism or bias towards some persons in the method. Say repeatedly when you start meeting people, you might become like that. Now coming to the group contact method, a group may be defined as an aggregate of small number of people in reciprocal communication and integration around common interests. Some of them are result demonstration, method demonstration, group meeting, field day or farmers day. We also have this Polambadi program or the farmers field school. Then study tour or exposure visit. So some of the advantages of the group contact methods are it enables an extension agent to have face-to-face contact with a number of people at a time. It can reach a select part of the target group. It facilitates sharing of knowledge and experience and thereby strengthen learning of the group members. It satisfies the basic urge of the people for social contacts. It motivates people to accept a change due to group influence. Less expensive than the individual method due to more coverage. So some of the limitations in the group contact methods could be it's a wide diversity in the interest of the group members may create a difficult learning situation, because you may be addressing the ragi farmers or the jawar farmers, and some paddy farmers also would have come there. So there might be some conflict of interest. Holding the meeting may be regarded as an objective in itself, and the vested interest, especially the caste groups and the village factions and political hindrance. Now these will avoid the free interaction, and therefore decision making among the group members can become difficult in group contact. So now coming to the mass contact methods. In this method, the extension agent communicates with a vast and heterogeneous mass of people without taking into consideration their individual or group identity. So some of the mass meetings, the radio, farm and home broadcasting, the campaigns, what we say Abhiyan in Hindi, community radio, TV, social media forums and all that. Then exhibitions, internet blogs, then newspapers in the form of publications are also mass contact methods. Some of the advantages of the mass contact methods are it is suitable for creating general awareness among the people. It helps in transferring knowledge in farming and changing opinions. Large number of people are communicated within a short span of time, facilitates quick communication in times of emergency, less extensive due to more coverage. So some of the limitations of the mass contact methods are it is less intensive method, it has little scope for personal contact with the audience, the generalized recommendations hinder the application by individuals, little control over the responses of the audience, and difficulty in getting feedback information and evaluation of results. So let us sum up this unit on teaching methods in the aem101. Okay, the success in bringing about the desired changes in behavior of learners depends upon the skill of the extension worker as a teacher in choosing the teaching techniques most effective to the learning situation. So that is the take-home lesson of this particular thing. The second lesson could be there are various channels of communication to reach target audience, not just one. So select your channels of communication based on the need and interest, the individual, group and mass methods to use in extension program activities, and you should also select and decide in using suitable extension methods based on the need and characteristics of the target groups. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That was a small unit, and so to sum up, the teaching methods are very important for the extension worker. So it is the skill of the extension worker to handle whether it's an individual method or a group method or a mass contact method, and selection of the teaching aids and creating a efficient learning situation both temporally and spatially is the need of the hour for extension workers. Thank you very much.